To be the best, whether in sports or in any other aspect in life, it's not enough to just make it to the top. You have to stay there because there's always somebody trying to take your spot. There's always somebody chasing after what you have. You have to climb higher. Most people are willing to settle for good enough, but not you. You are unstoppable, and those words don't even come to your mind. Being the best means engineering until you get what you want, and then going again until you get what's next. And then you even go for more. Why? Because you're relentless. That is what describes the people that fear average. That is what describes the people that are only looking for greatness, are only willing to stop until they reach that pinnacle, until they reach that peak, until they chase excellence in their best capacity. I got a couple maxims from the book Relentless. It's by Tim Grover. He's one of the coaches that helped Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, all top 3 shooting guards of all time. He helped them become them. And in this book, he basically talks about mindset, like the willingness and what like a cleaner is. If you never heard that word, I'll give you a good description of what a cleaner actually is. Here we go. This is what a cleaner is, and one thing people think, oh, since they see Dwayne Wade, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, a cleaner only describes athletes. A cleaner doesn't only describe athletes. It describes anybody that's relentless or unstoppable or just has the work ethic and the mindset kind of focus to just be described as those same kinds of people like Kobe Bryant and Dwayne Wade and Michael Jordan. So here it is. His physical gifts and superlative talent. His physical gifts and superlative talent had very little to do with ultimately making him a cleaner, because it's not about skill or talent. It was the fact that he took the pressure from winning the first ring in 2012, used it to drive himself harder for the second ring in 2013. This is talking about Dwayne Wade, and carried his team on his back to get it. Complete focus in the zone, never letting up until he got the end result. I'm sorry, this is talking about LeBron. And as soon as that second championship was his, he immediately said, I'm going to come back a better player. Still not satisfied. That is a cleaner. That is a cleaner. 2012, 2013 wins championships. And know what he says? He says, I'm going to come back a better player. Not I'm going to win a championship. There's things that are in my game, in myself, in my person that I need to improve. That is a cleaner. That's the core message of this book. I understand it's a message that truly motivates some readers and infuriates others. I read and appreciate every comment and review, positive and negative. You can't keep improving if you fear others will disapprove of what you're trying. That's the ethos or the autonomy of a cleaner. I win. Sometimes winning is not good enough. I seen flaws in what I could have done better. I won and I still had these things to improve on. It's like, that's what a cleaner is. Some people are just satisfied, like, hey, we got the win. What are you talking about? Why are you complaining? No. I messed up in my third step. I messed up in my jump shot. I could have got this rebound. I didn't hustle on this play. I should have dived on that ball. Or I didn't wake up that day. How's my business going to operate? I got lazy. I took a vacation when other people were inventing new stuff, when other people were focused on what the next product for their year is going to be. I was relaxing. That's what describes a cleaner, like the relentlessness of their nature. This is another point that just I think just in general goes to like a true winner. When you think of people that are great and you think of like people like Serena Williams, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, the only difference between this is something that they understand. The only difference between feedback and criticism is the way you hear it. And sometimes people take anything that they hear and just because they don't like it, it's negative. Because it doesn't go with what they're doing, it might be negative. Everything that you hear is not criticism. Sometimes it's good feedback. Sometimes you need to hear that thing, right? But a lot of people are not adapt to the relentlessness of trying to win, trying to focus, trying to get to this goal. So the criticism that they hear or the feedback that they hear is just automatically equated to negativity because it doesn't make them feel good necessarily. And one more thing, I'll leave off on this last thing. This last thing in the book is, sometimes when you're like if you ever read the Founders podcast or you'll ever see some of these people that basically have made it, a lot of the times you look like, I want to know the specific things that they did. What did they do here, and here? But sometimes they can't even give you that answer, and that's the thing. In this book, I'm reading the note that he left off in the beginning page, and here's what he says. So he's talking about the feedback, right? And he says basically, I've heard all of it. And while most of the responses were overwhelmingly positive, or at least fair, I was intrigued by this occasional comment. It doesn't tell you what to do. That is 100% accurate. It doesn't tell you what to do. Why should anyone want to be told what to do? The whole point of this book is that in order to be successful, to truly have what you want in your life, you must stop waiting to be told what to do and how to do it. Your goals, your decisions, your commitment. If you can't see the end result, how can anyone else see it for you? I can't give you a 10-step process or a checklist for accomplishing your goals. No one can do that for you, nor should you ask them to. What I'm giving you is insight into the mentality and the guts of those who have found unparalleled success by trusting their own instincts to get where they want. They do it in sports world, you can do it in your world. It's a mindset for mental toughness. Tell yourself what to do and stop waiting for others to lay it all out for you. Can anyone do this? Do you have to be born this way, or can you learn it? Here's my answer, and what I hope you keep in mind as you read this book. You don't have to play basketball like Michael Jordan to have this mindset and mental toughness and apply it to whatever you do. You don't need Kobe's athletic skills to attack your dreams the way he attacks his. You don't have to overcome injury and impossible odds like Dwayne Wade to overcome whatever obstacles are standing between you and your goals. You just need to share the relentless drive for the end result, and let nothing stand in your way or achieving it. And let nothing stand in your way of achieving it. Tim Grover. I mean, just from that's just a little note that he put in the beginning pages. Doesn't even get into the book yet. You understand the mentality that it takes. Like, the people that made it aren't going to give you a layup on exactly what you should do, and they don't even know what you should do. You shouldn't want them to know what you should do because your story is unique to you. So I remember, when I first started this channel, I was like, these people never actually tell you what to do. Like, Alex Hormozy might say this thing or do this, but he never actually tells you what to do, this. But it's only if you call him with your project. It's only if you have these specific things that you've tried that can articulate or make a specific correction to what you have done. But he can't tell you what business to start. He can't tell you what action to put in. He can only tell you what to fix once you've started the process, how to get you on a more clear and straight path. And unless you start and take the risk yourself and you see the vision and you envision it in your own mind, nobody can help you, really, right? They can help you, but it's not going to be their thing. It's not going to be your thing. It's going to be their thing. It's going to be what they see for you, and that might not all the time align with what you want or what you should even be doing. You have to take that risk on yourself. You have to put that burden on yourself. You have to, you know what? I see this dream. I'm going to go for this. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But At least I tried what I want. And at least I have the relentless mindset and mental toughness to try what I want and do what I want to do. That way nobody can say bad things, and nobody can say what they want to say. Oh. It's 8:30, 4 in the morning. I need to get something to eat. I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.